Welcome back to Doki Literature Club, guys. I know, you're probably thinking, Tussa, what the frick are you doing back on this game and not playing the other games we all suggested? And that's because I can't freaking find a download for it. When I tried to download it on the internet, it will not let me because none of them work. So I'll keep on looking into that for you guys, but until the meantime, I may as well make a few other videos, right? And I was like searching through this, I was like, what videos have I only made one on? Doki, Ark, The Evil Within, Sword Art Online. Like, gee, well, there's so many games that I've only made one episode on. And I'm like, what the frick? So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today, is make more episodes on certain series. Like today, a Doki, and hopefully another Evil Within episode, if I don't frickin' die. Without further ado, let's just frickin' get back into this. Wednesday, February 7th was the last episode of this. That was a long time ago. That was like 2 weeks. Okay. I didn't read this. So what do? So if I click on disown, so it makes one happy. It makes Yuri happy if I do childhood, tone, misery, destiny, crimson, despise, uncreated, continuation, anxiety, frightening, anger, fickle, swimsuit, disaster, kawaii, yes, kawaii is good, cage, disarray, inferno. I was just choosing random freaking words that made Yuri happy. Hi again, senpai. Oh, hello, Monica. Long time no see. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. No promises yet, my friend. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Yep, well, senpai, you and me are completely different people. I do not keep my word. Ever. Like freaking ever in the universe. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, senpai. What freaking promise did I make? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I remember what my promise was. This was 2 weeks ago that I made this promise. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you didn't even join any clubs this year. Well, I didn't. Also, Sayori does not know me. I know her. Boom. Difference. And last year, too. Alright, so maybe I'm a little bit of a loner. Leave me alone. Come on, Natsuki. You made cupcakes for me. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn, girl, you just got burned. You need some eyes for that? I don't have any eyes. Money shot. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Senpai always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. What if I'm not having fun? What if I wanted to join the YouTube club, huh? I still remember that. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, something else. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I wonder if you two know each other. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Why? Because you don't have any friends, Yuri? I'll join you. Promise. I swear. How come you and Senpai can... Well, how come you and Senpai can be good friends too? Yeah, sorry. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? What? Wait, say sorry. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. If you're gonna give someone a gift, then you frickin' tell them what it is. Actually, no, you don't. If you give someone a gift, then you don't tell them what it is. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Do you even have a mind to think? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I freaking loves books. I loves me some reading. Makes me smirter. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you freaking wanted to. This is... How was the girl accidentally being so cute? Senpai. She even picked out a book she thinks I like. Despite me not reading much, Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I sarcastically take the book. I know it says sarcastic. I can read. Phew, well you can read it in your own pace, same thing. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation. Why is it freaking every time I record a Doki Doki episode, I feel like there's a ghost behind me or something? Tell me if you guys see anything on the webcam. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I'm too lazy to actually go grab a book. This is a book. Pretend this is a book. Oh! Buried. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second, just like that tiny bit of a second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Totally. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Because when you freaking go to the bookstore, you want to lend your friend something. Smart thinking, Yuri. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Okay guys, so I was literally just recording a video, like right there, and you guys, this will be going into the video itself, of me recording Doki Doki. I swear there's somebody in my house, I think. I keep on hearing noises, and I feel like someone's touching my shoulder. Just gonna pause the video there quickly, on the computer, grab the phone out and start trying to vlog around. See if anything's happening. Chop. Chopper. Okay, that's open. Don't know. I don't think there's anyone here. Freaking hope there isn't. That's kind of scary, I think. That's bloody creepy as. Okay, so I just went for a quick look around my house with the phone. You guys will see the footage. Oh, it's there. I thought my phone went missing then. Oh, that's a bit creepy. Okay, so I recorded some footage on the phone. Nothing was happening though, but in case, that'll just be popping up before this, so... Anyway, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick you up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. What does the name Markov sound familiar from? I don't know. It sounds familiar. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, Illuminati confirmed. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. I just want to frickin' say now, it seems natural, the game itself, but when she says it with like a happy face, it scares me now. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, senpai? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Well, you're freaking retarded, senpai. Oh wait, I'm senpai. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just about someone who wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy and they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? I mean, sure. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Triggered. Okay, good. I thought I just turned the mic off then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. I have a cap gun. I will let it off. Oh god. The least I can do is listen. I feel like I'm gonna get like demonetized or something if I have this out because it's a freaking gun. It's not a real one. It's a cap gun. But sounds like a real gun, which is why I don't want to let it off. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you're apologizing a lot, don't you? You apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, freaking stop saying sorry, please. Work it out. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Chop in, mate. Just freaking ask her out now, please. Senpai. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. It's just got freaking awkward. Are you ready? For what? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I'm freaking done. I'm done. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Yeah. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You're Someone's playing Counter-Strike. What a good boy. Freaking second time travel. I'm grabbing the gun this time. It's a cap gun, not a real one. Don't worry. This is the freaking second time in one video. I need to stop recording Doki Doki. It keeps on doing this to me. It's making more noises. It's freaking scaring me. I got the cap gun though. It's not gonna do anything though. I mean, I could chuck it at the head or just let it off rapidly and run and grab a gun. I mean knife, but whatever. I know martial arts. I'm fine. Making freaking sure. Checking all areas. Ooh, no. This area is a bit dark. I don't trust that. At all. Nothing. Okay, good. I'm freaking pooping my pants now. Oh, dear God. And back to the video. And we're back. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Well, I'm a quick reader. I got the freaking gun ready. I'm holding this in my hand now. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Yeah, how do you change an anime girl's thought? Good job, senpai. Really. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Yeah. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Monica, get out of here. You piece of... You ruined it. You ruined everything. Okay? Me and you were having a good conversation and you just join in? I'm ashamed in you, Monica. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you hadn't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free... Alfie, stop playing, my dude. Feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I didn't even freaking know if we should just end off the video here. I think I've been recording for about 45 minutes now and editing some parts out. I think we'll leave it down to when there's one person left, and that one person will be Yuri. So first, let's frickin' start off with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Senpai. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Just making sure. See? It's like I said before, Senpai. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. The frickin' reason I joined was because I was told there was white fluffy cat cupcakes. Do I get more of those or not? Because otherwise I'm leaving this frickin' club. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I didn't frickin' ask what you had for breakfast. I played too much Doki. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I write my poem to next? Okay, I'm gonna save it here, because we're gonna end off the episode here because I think they're all gonna be the same, just them sharing their poems. So if you guys did enjoy this episode of Doki Literature Club, boy, tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye, guys.
Tell me like a Hellcat.